everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some TikTok drama. This time, centered around somebody eating at a restaurant, and it's upsetting people. It's annoying people. Are they chewing too loud? No. There's a TikToker who makes videos going to restaurants and they try food, and they basically get very upset because they get misgendered a lot, and the videos that they put up calling out the waitstaff and misgendering them are annoying people. And it's gone mega viral on Twitter, so I'll show you what people are upset about. This person is really obnoxious to restaurant workers. I will summarize below. And then we have a video attached, so let's give it a look.
She, her. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like, it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir.
Now, to be honest, so far, that seems reasonable. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's okay to be like, look, I would prefer if you called me something else. That's fine. It's a fine thing to ask. I'm sure already that's gonna annoy some people, but it's a fine thing to ask. Like, if somebody kept on calling me Dave, I think I would go, I don't really want to be called Dave, that's not my name. So please stop calling me Dave, please. And if you put it in the comments, I'm gonna get annoyed. So if you're going down there, you might as well subscribe. Don't call me Dave. Now, this person made a list of stuff that this person has done, which is why they think they're annoying. And there's no, like, videos really to back this up, so I have no idea if any of this stuff is true. But that's what somebody's posted. Asked restaurant to turn music off because of her misophonia. Then walked out of restaurant without paying for drinks because they turned the music down, but not enough. Now, if that is something that somebody actually did do, that is a bit ridiculous. You can't expect the entire world to just kind of cave around you for music, because unfortunately we do share this planet with other people. And the thing that's weird about that is, obviously, it's not a bad thing to be aware of people and your surroundings, but to be honest, if I go into a restaurant and they're playing music I don't like Karma by Jojo Siwa, I would leave, because I have autonomy of my body, so I would get out of there. Loudly talks about sex and details of surgeries in restaurants, but calls staff over to ask other restaurant guests to be quieter. Now, if that's also true, mental, because if I was tucking into a nice ham sandwich, that's the last thing I want to hear. I don't want to hear about sex in general, probably, to be honest. Just leave that away from me. But once again, I think I would get up and leave if I had a problem. I would get up and leave. Because the idea of complaining in a restaurant makes me shrivel up inside myself and then die. But there's more videos of behavior, which makes me believe it might be true. So let's keep on watching and let's see what's going on the Lily Tino account.
The Sweetwater starts at, okay, not.
I'm so sorry, I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir. Oh, okay. It just really sucks every time it happens.
Now this one, I don't understand this one as much. You've told the person who did it to stop. Surely that would be where that conversation ends. I wouldn't be like, can I get the manager in? Can I get the chef? Can I get the entire waitstaff? Can we do a meeting? I'd be like, hey, can you just not do that? And then if they did it again, I'd be like, you're kind of pissing me off. That's annoying. And then I would maybe leave again, to be honest. I'd maybe leave. Not saying that means that what they're doing is okay, but you can't make people do stuff. Unfortunately. Wouldn't that be great? Probably not, actually. That would probably be not great at all. I think some people would probably abuse that. Look, it's not alright to just misgender somebody. I don't think these people are doing it on purpose from the videos I've seen. But the one thing that does kind of confuse me about this is, does she go out to every restaurant with a camera in her face? I don't know about you, but I don't like eating on camera. This seems like the worst thing ever. I'm trying to imagine eating whilst being on, what, like TikTok live and being like, hello guys, I'm having a prawn, cheese and mayo sandwich. That would make me sad. So I'm getting the impression that maybe everything's being filmed, not because it's a great food review, but maybe because it's meant to be sort of rage bait. And I'm not gonna lie, if I went to a restaurant, the last thing that I'd want is somebody else filming it. I would not want that. I would not want to walk into a restaurant and be greeted with, yo guys, what? It's my food review that I'm doing. Can everybody be quiet around here? Because I'm doing a food review and you're messing with my vlog. That would be inconsiderate, which seems to be kind of a theme in this. Want people to be considerate? That's reasonable. I'd be annoyed if there was a camera in the room.
Thank you. Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that The person who gave me this called me sir. Called me sir.
So here's another video, once again, and I think this is what people are getting annoyed about because they feel like it's done intentionally for TikTok views and not because, you know, genuinely want to correct somebody for misgendering them, which is, you know, fair enough. Because it's been filmed. And if something's been filmed, there might be an ulterior motive. That is probably what's going on because these seem to be the popular videos. These seem to be videos that are doing well. So I guess it's kind of like, can I get this person on waitstaff who's been doing it for 8 hours to make a mistake? Can I film it? Can I say what restaurant it is and can I put it on the internet? And I understand why people wouldn't like that. Because, who knows, it may be a mistake, right? And a mistake is not intentional. So, you don't have to, like, blow the person up and their restaurant and, like, make it seem really bad. Although, obviously, it'd be better if it didn't happen in the first place. Welcome to planet Earth. Not everything goes right the first time round. It's a shame. And it'd be great if the people could try and be better, I guess. But you can't always expect everybody to get it right, but calling in like their manager and stuff seems just a bit over the top. Just correct them and maybe leave it at that because this is gonna get worse. These videos are gonna get worse. I'm trying to make it not sound like I'm being like, don't you even mention pronouns. No, that's fine. As I said, don't call me Dave. You should try and respect people, moral of the story. But at the same time, these videos are 100% done with a bit of an ulterior motive, which is to, you know, cause people to have arguments on the internet, which is what's going on now. And I think that's what the people on Twitter were getting at. That these videos are designed to maybe cause more issues and then monetize it, which I think is a fair critique.
Very good. Thank you so much. No. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more, though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him.
I think one thing that people pointed out in these videos is how every time she gets upset, she does the knife in the heart thing, and she always mentions that. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can just say, don't do it again. You don't have to be like, it's like you've destroyed me and my bloodline and my family. I will live 1,000 years with this pain in my heart. But I think these videos are done to bait people like us, me, you, into talking about it, which is inherently the game of the internet, I guess. That's the game that's being played. They want to be sort of annoying enough in a way where they're going to get people to comment about how, like, cringe-inducing these videos can be, I guess. Although some of them are reasonable. Some of them I'm like, kind of overdoing it. But I understand you're upset. But the one thing I would say is, you can't just go around all the time making people feel bad all the time for stuff that is going on in a restaurant, especially when you're also going around complaining about the other people in the restaurant, apparently. I'd rather not be involved, is what I'm trying to say. If this was me, I would just be quiet. I'd be a pussy about it. I don't know what that says about me. I'd just be like, oh, fuck. Well, I'll eat my Subway sandwich and go.
I know you didn't mean it, but I'm not a sir. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. It's just, you know, it hurts. I know when people clock me, it's fine, but like, it does kind of hurt.
See, that one was reasonable. I think that's a decent video. You go, hey, it hurt me. I know you didn't mean it. Let's move on. But the fact it has been filmed and posted on the internet means that loads of people are obviously going to go absolutely apeshit. So, the damage that's done by posting the video means I think more people would probably do that anyway. In fact, I reckon if I read the comments under these posts, I reckon it's loads of misgendering. So it's sort of like semi-backfires. Not saying that makes it okay, that what those people are doing is absolutely not okay. Don't do that. I would recommend not doing it. It's unnecessary. Not because, like, there's a culture war or whatever that people care about. It's just not necessary, really. It's not necessary. You don't have to go out of your way to do that. Why waste your time? Don't waste your energy on that. That's what I'd say.
Yeah. I'm not, sir. Not, sir.
So as you can see, the dog is always in a lot of these videos, and that was pointed out on here. Because somebody said, brings white dog to indoor restaurant, lets it slobber all over the table, finds white hair in food, shocker, and demands it to be sent back and comped, insists hair is too thin to be of the dog. And I have seen the dog at the table a lot, so that one's believable. That is believable. Well, if she ever needed affirmation, she's definitely a white woman. Twitter is the worst place ever. I will not laugh at that. Now, one of the reasons why people think these videos aren't necessarily done with the right intentions, I guess, is because if you look at the views that they get, like the getting misgendered like video has 37.3 million views, which is insane. And then there's another one called Misgendered Steak, and this one has like 2 million views, which is mental. And if you look at the comments, I mean, it's mental. Say mental again. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like the most petty, childish behavior ever from everybody involved in this, I think, to be honest.
A trans woman at a restaurant? What is she eating? Oh, a shrimp cocktail? Oh, that looks like it's on the bay in San Francisco, and it looks like it's really tasty. Okay, now what is she sprinkling? Oh, volcanic rock salt?
The thing I'm going to say about this, right, this intro that we've just seen, and there was one in the video earlier, is you've got this really obnoxious voiceover that I hate, personally. I don't like it. And the thing about this voiceover is it opens up with a trans girl at a restaurant? Now, if I'm wrong, fair enough, but doesn't need to be mentioned, just say I'm at a restaurant. That's what I'd say, because one of the other videos that she's posted says, use gender-neutral language in, like, the bio thing. Yeah, the video with 37 million views has used gender-neutral language as a thing, and then the one that she's posted here is, like, using gendered language. So, mind blown. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Like, if I was vlogging, I wouldn't go, I'm a man making a YouTube video. I go, I'm making a YouTube video. That's what I do. So I do think, yes, it's undeniable. We can cross off, but it's rage bait. Well done, everyone. I'm very glad we got to the bottom of that. People on Twitter are very angry about it. People on TikTok are very angry about it. It's a fascinating account because obviously it's kind of playing off the fact that the engagement that you get from being misgendered makes the videos bigger, which in a weird way encourages it. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think this is positive. I don't think it's positive to like encourage that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think that's I don't think it's working. I'm not reading this and going, these videos are really helping people. I'm watching this and going, I think this might be maybe making stuff worse. One thing people don't like a Karen. People don't like people who complain to wait staff. That's not going to put you in people's good books, first of all. Number 3, then doing all of that and then like getting the manager over. You know, I don't know what the point of that is. Is it to get the person fired? Is that the goal? Like, why else would you call the manager over unless you wanted the person who said that to you to be reprimanded? That's really the only reason. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure people in the comments are gonna go, I complain at restaurants all the time. And I would hate you if I met you. If I get something on Deliveroo that goes wrong, an order goes wrong, I don't even complain then. I go, oh, a fillet of fish. No one ordered that, but I guess that's my dinner now. The rage baiting on TikTok has gone absolutely crazy recently because of the way that videos are monetized. Everything's over a minute long. It's intentional. It almost feels like the only thing that gets posted from what I've seen on this page is stuff that seems to be stuff that would get people to be angry at it, like calling out wait staff, and even though they shouldn't misgender you in the first place, and I completely agree with that, I think some of the measures that are taken in these videos to get those people into trouble just seems unfair. They made a mistake, you even admit in most of them that it's not even really that big of a deal and that you know that they didn't mean it because you know that their intention isn't to hurt you, their intention is just to do their job, and yet you still try and get them in trouble. And then you put it on TikTok for everybody to see. And I don't know what the point of that is. I think the main thing that I would do if it happened to me is tell the person and then move on from it. And yes, it would suck, but loads of things suck. And that doesn't make it okay. I don't think this is fixing that problem. I don't know. Last week I made a video of this conservative TikToker, and now I feel like by making this video and being like, I think this might be unreasonable, but misgendering is bad, I feel like I can already predict the comments are going to be people going, how dare you, how fucking dare you, this is completely reasonable behaviour, and I even have said multiple times in many places it is, and I've pointed out what isn't, but I know that I'm probably going to get in trouble for it, and that's why YouTube stresses me out now and I'm going grey. There's no reasonable take, that's not acceptable. You've either got to hate the person or love them, and there's no in between. And that's the whole thing about rage bait content on the internet now. What happened to my voice? I don't know. I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of the video. It's fucking mental is what I'm trying to say. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this. I hate this. I don't want to see it ever fucking again. Stay away from me, internet. I've chosen to make this video. I'm equally as bad. I've allowed myself to be sucked into the rage debate. I participate in society, let alone I critique it. How silly of me. Well, look, I hope everybody ends up happy. I'm going to say that at the end of every video now. That's what I'm going to do. I hope everybody ends up with a big smile on their face so they can move on. To sum this up, so I can clip this up if I ever need to. Misgendering people, not good. Do not do that. Trying to get people fired for a genuine mistake that you've corrected them for and calling their manager over, also not good. Bad. Don't do either of those things, and don't film yourself at a restaurant. It's fucking annoying. See you guys on a new video soon. Maybe. I'm gonna go eat a fillet of fish that I didn't order and cry. See ya. Have a good day.